What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of I Know Chris. On the show today, my friends, we got some fresh Rambutan. Yes, Rambutan in the house. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. If it ain't, just leave a comment down below and say, you idiot, that's not how it's pronounced. I'm going to call it Rambutan. This was picked up at my local Walmart in this little handy dandy little tray it came in right here. The Rambutan was stuffed in here, and it cost $4 and some change. Okay, so it's about almost $5 for this little plastic container here. And what's in this bowl here that I got shoved in here. I never had fresh Rambutan. It says fresh, so if it ain't fresh, I'm gonna be very angry, but it says fresh. Fresh Rambutan. But like I said, I believe it is a fruit that's grown over in maybe Asia, so where it probably originates from. If I'm wrong, leave a comment down below. I don't mind me correcting. But it is also grown here, according to this little container, in the state of Florida, which is not far from where I live in the state of Georgia. So pretty much everything that's grown overseas in tropical conditions now is being grown more and more here in the United States because the environment and everything's going to crap, as everybody knows. It's getting hotter and hotter everywhere you go. And here in Georgia and Florida, it's pretty hot pretty much year round. So we're getting to be more like a tropical environment like overseas, Philippines, and different places like that. But today, this is my first time ever having some Rambutan. Rambutan, I think I'm saying it. I don't know. Anyway, focus, Chris. We're going to cut one of these open because when I first got this little thing, I was like, how are you supposed to eat this weird looking look? It looks like a porcupine. So, no, it doesn't look like something I would be walking through the woods and say, wow, let me pull that off the tree and eat that. And if I did, I wouldn't know how to even start. But I told on the inside of this little hole, you cut through it, or you take a knife and go around it, and you pull it open. It's like a shell on it, and then inside it's like a grape. It's a white looking like grape. It's supposed to be sweet with a seed on the inside that looks like an almond. They say do not eat, so I know Chris will not eat. They claim the darker the outer side is, probably the sweeter it's going to be. Here's one a little bit darker looking. I don't think you can see that on camera, but it's a little bit darker. So anyway, we're going to cut into it here, and we're going to see what we got going on here. I suggest you be very careful if you're doing this with a sharp knife like I know Chris is doing right now. Probably don't need this sharper knife to cut through this. But anyway, I'm just gonna cut it like that. I'm gonna pry it apart. It does look like a grape. As you can see on the inside, it's hollow. It has a sweet, kind of a sweet pine smell. It smells like a pine nut. But it has a nutty, sweet smell on the inside of this hole. Pretty neat. But it looks like a big, fat goober. No. Grape on the inside there. So I'm gonna let it right there. So let's pull it out. I guess you just take it out of there. Yep, it just pulls right out. Wow, that's cool. And it looks like a huge white grape. So let's give it a taste. And it's got a seed. Wow, that is sweet. I'm sorry. My laundry's ready. Yeah, some time in my laundry. Anyway, it is very sweet, tasting like a grape, kind of. Yeah, that is very sweet. And this is a little bit darker color, like I said, a little bit more red on the hole on the outside of it. This one right here is a little bit more yellow, so it's maybe not quite as ripe. I think the darker the hole on the outside, the sweeter it's supposed to be. This is eat like I would do. Just put the whole thing in my mouth. 2 thumbs up from I Know Chris. Y'all are good off. And it does have a almond shaped seed on the inside. Wow, that's cool. I'd love to grow some of these. Man, that's very tasty. For $4, get a whole tray of these. Almost $5 here at Walmart. That's a good deal. Let's cut another one open. Let's cut them so it's not quite as red and see if it is as sweet as that was. I'm not trying to drag this out, y'all. I'm just trying to let y'all know if it's tasty, yucky, yucky, which I already told y'all. It's tasty. You don't have to cut all the way through. It pretty much pops open like so. You can just peel that outer edge off if you want to. Get like, I know Chris get impatient. Like a little monkey. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. But if it's yellow, it's a little yellow on the outside, It's not quite as sweet as the ones that are darker red. So if you pick these up in your store, I know you're not supposed to talk food in your mouth. It's I Know Chris show, we just don't care. He's like a wild little monkey. But yeah, if it's a little bit yellow on the outside, I've heard that, or lighter color, it's not quite as sweet on the inside. So if you pick some up at your local market or grocery store, you might want to let them sit out and get a little bit darker red color tint to them. So it's definitely more sweeter. That is a really nice fruit. I'm really surprised. I'm enjoying trying these new fruits, especially these exotic fruits, I guess you would call them. And stuff that's grown, basically was grown overseas, that is now in the United States. Probably been here for a while. Just my doofus self haven't tried them. Just getting around to it. So yeah, if you're out and about and you're in your grocery store and you see this funny little creature in your produce section with your fruit and vegetables, and it's called Rambutan or Rambutan. I guess it depends on how you pronounce it. Rambutan. And I think somebody, correct me if I'm wrong, said something about it's kind of like lychee? Lychee? Maybe that's another fruit that's in the Philippines. I think I'm pronouncing it right. If some of my Filipino friends have seen this and I'm pronouncing it wrong, correct me. But it's very tasty and I highly recommend it. And I think anybody that likes grapes will love this. It's kind of like a sweet grape. It's a little bit work to get into, but it's kind of cool. Kind of sit around for the holidays and tell your family or friends about, hey, try this out. And they'll probably get a kick out of it. And like I said, if they like grapes, they're really gonna love this. Well guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap this review up. Sorry it's been taking me a little while to get another video out, but just haven't been feeling it here lately. No, I don't mean that in a bad way. But sometimes when you're doing these videos after video after video, you get a little burned out and need a little break. So that's kind of what we did. And I ran across these and said, hey, I'm gonna do this. I was gonna bring y'all jackfruit here in the United States. I don't know what it costs overseas. Right now it's almost $3 a pound for jackfruit. Walmart, even Amazon selling them for like a 14 to 15 pound jackfruit. Cost $100, 100 US dollars. I don't think I'm gonna be eating $100 jackfruit on here for y'all. Now somebody donates me one or sends me one, Mike would. I'd love to try one, but right now I don't see me spending $100 on jackfruit. Maybe if they come down in price, or I run across one that's a lot cheaper than that, that's a little too high just for fruit. But anyway, I really enjoyed this today. Hope y'all did. If you will, first time here, hit that subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't like it. Leave a comment, my friends. And that's pretty much going to wrap this up. Until the next time, y'all know what you need to do. Stay safe and keep tubing.